Hello everybody, welcome back to the Food and Drink Chronicles, and today it is day 2 on the Norwegian Epic, and we're going to Rhodes, Greece. But I think before we even go to Rhodes, we're going to go have some breakfast, we're going to go to the Garden Cafe. We haven't had a chance to try it out yet, so we're going to try it out, and then after that, ships should be docking pretty soon here. We'll walk around Rhodes, and then later in the day, we're going to do a dining review on taste. So stay tuned. So the selection was actually pretty basic. I mean, they just had like, sausage, bacon, eggs. They had some eggs Benedict in some of the areas. We do have toast. But overall, it's pretty good. I like the Garden Cafe. And they got coffees and orange juice. I was able to capture the omelet bar, which the omelet bar is pretty good. And the guy there was really entertaining. What'd you get for your omelet?
I got cheese, tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, jalapenos. I think that's it. They didn't have any bacon, surprisingly, in the omelet station. Oh, I got ham too. But they had bacon on the other side of the counters. So I just got extra bacon there.
That's interesting. So they got a juicer over here. So you can get orange, grapefruit, apple, celery. $3 for juice, guys. That's pretty neat. Probably get like a Bloody Mary. So they do have a wine station here, but I don't see anything for mimosas. But yeah, they have a Pinot Noir, El Bordo, a Spellbound, and a Decoy, which is a Cabernet Sauvignon. It's pretty interesting. Never seen a wine station like that before, but it does look like you have to pay for it. So they do have cereals for all you cereal lovers. They have Cocoa Puffs. I'm Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Pops.
Cocoa Pops. I'm not cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Pops.
Rice Krispie chocolate. Rice Krispie.
I've never heard of Cocoa Pops. I mean, we did not get pancakes and waffles, but that looks really good. They have jams and everything, so you gotta look for this next time. It's kind of cool. So we're entering through the Marine Gate, and as I read through history, it says the Marine Gate is a medieval gate constructed in 1478. It is the main entrance from the harbor to the city. If you're arriving by sea, you will enter Rhodes through this imposing gate. Therefore, it is also sometimes referred to the Sea Gate. And in front of the gate actually does feature several reliefs. One of the reliefs shows the Virgin holding the Christ. Additional reliefs show St. John the Baptist, St. Peter, the coat of arms of France, the Order of St. John, and the blazon of the House of de Aubusson. Yeah, so far this is a pretty cool place. So we just stepped through the Marine Gates, right? The Mariner Gates, or is it the Marine Gates?
Marine.
Yeah, we just stepped through the Marine Gates. Really ornate, really neat looking, kind of castle-like. And now we're just walking around the area. Pretty peaceful out here. I like it. I like it a lot. So the fountain and the stairs are all that's left of the quesadilla. Don't quote me on that word, I might have said it wrong. But piece of history that looks really neat here. So I guess we are in a little outdoor mall area. We can do some shopping, get some merchandise, get some alcohol. Oh yeah, little flask right there if you want to drink on the streets. I don't know what these are. Some kind of little purses?
Yeah.
They got Pikachu. Look at that neat looking little place right here.
First cousin. You are second cousin. You know my brother?
You know what I've noticed? There's a bunch of
My
little
son?
kitties
You
everywhere.
have
Oh, yeah.
Turkish origin.
These are appetizers. We're on Socrates Street.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool street. Like, it's just like a little flea market kind of bizarre looking thing with a lot of really neat architecture and some really cool alleyways. I've never seen so many cool alleys. It's like you can get lost in this place just looking at all kinds of stuff. Oh, motorcycle. Pardon me. The bizarrest thing here, though, is that there's always motorcycles that are driving by. It's like, is this a road or is it not? We're at the Mosque of what?
Suleiman,
Oh,
which was built in 1522 to celebrate the victory of the Turkish over the Knights of Hospitaller. Rhodes Clock Tower, which was originally built in the 7th century and then damaged in 1850 and rebuilt. The clock works perfectly, so it tells the time. It is one of the highest landmarks in Old Town Rhodes.
and it gives you a 360 view of everything.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna walk up these 53 steps to get there. It is really pretty. It's nice.
The slope is just pure rocks.
Kind of interesting to walk on, but I guess it doesn't feel too bad. Yeah, pretty cool place. Well, unfortunately the clock tower is closed. It's not the busy season, it's actually the slower part, so not all the shops are open, not everything is open around here, but still, architecturally and everything else about the place is really cool to check out. Very beautiful area. And the cool thing is that from where we're standing, we can actually see the mosque. So all this is a fortress to help protect Rhodes against attacks. It's pretty neat looking. Definitely fortified. All right, so we're over at the Palace of the Grand Master. And I'm wondering, who is the Grand Master? Wow. Yep. There be cannons in this fortress.
And the moat, or what is this called?
Well, I guess this could be a moat, yeah. But, there's no water at all. But probably just to make it more difficult for people to traverse, to get through. It's just like a huge wall. Because, yeah, there's this wall that you have to go over, and then here, and then This big wall. I wonder if they ever dumped boiling water on top of people. I think I read somewhere that that was what was happening out here during battle. Very neat looking little fortress though, I will say that. I only have a water fountain in the fortress. It's a place to wash your hands before battle. You think what?
The balls.
What about the balls?
The cement balls, do you think those are what they fired with the cannons?
Oh, it could be. Cannonballs?
Yeah.
No, those are pretty big though.
Yeah, those are pretty
They
big.
could have been boulders that they just chunked over with a trebuchet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. Where are we exactly?
I think these are those walls that the fortification of the
Oh, for fortification. I've never been this deep into a fortress before. It's actually really neat looking. It's actually a pretty cool looking moat, even this little tunnel right here. I don't know, I want to go towards the little tunnel. You want to go in the tunnel?
I'm guessing this is where like the water would come and all of this would be underwater.
Oh. Well, I wonder what they would need the tunnel for. To go under one side?
I guess just to bring the water from one place to the other.
Well, that makes sense too. Pretty neat. A little echoey. But nice and cool in the tunnel. And there's nothing up there. It's a little hole in the tunnel. I hope no bikes come through here.
This is how you get to the surface.
Oh, and look, there's another underground something. That's kind of neat. Yeah, that's interesting. So that's the bridge that we just crossed to get over to the other side. I guess there is vehicles that can drive along it. I'm kind of surprised because I feel like where we're from, you probably wouldn't be able to allowed to drive on places like this. But here you can drive as much as you want. We made it to the Grand Master's Palace, and it is pretty grand. It's really cool looking, nice architecture. Giving me some Potter vibes here. Hogwarts. And we got cannons. No, that's not cannons. So really cool, for £4, you can check out the Grand Master's Palace. And it is definitely a sight to see. Yeah, we're gonna go check this place out. This looks like the common one.
Must be nice to be a grandmaster.
Living in a place like this, it's so huge. Oh my God, I would get lost in my own castle. So the interesting thing is that we haven't even paid for an excursion. So we're just walking around and checking everything out. And believe me, there's plenty to check out around here. So if you stop in Rhodes, I don't think you have to actually do an excursion unless there's something specific that you want to do. But there's plenty to do here. This is what?
One of the best preserved streets in Europe.
Oh. And this is the Street of the Knights, or Knights of the Street, or what is it?
The Street of the Knights.
Street of Knights, and there's a vehicle coming.
Watch out.
We gotta move.
So the street has 7 inns, which is 1 inn for each one of the countries that the Knights of the Order of St. John's came from. Pretty interesting and pretty neat. The Knights came from England, Germany, Italy, France, Aragon province, and Averny.
Abernie? I don't know.
And it says that most of the masters, the Grand Masters, were French. And the Inn of France is one of the most impressive inns that there is here.
Yeah, so this is only our second stop in Greece. So we've been to Athens, which is pretty cool, and Rhodes is definitely pretty cool. But yeah, we'll be going to Turkey next, and then we'll backtrack it back to Greece, and then we'll go to Italy. I found another indigenous feline. And there it goes. There's definitely a lot of cats out here. Well, I will say this, the Knights Road is a long road. Really, really neat. And there's a bunch of cats out here. It's like little felines everywhere. I almost wonder if people actually live here, because I can see like a bunch of doors, but I don't know. Although it would be a cool place to live. Kind of a peaceful looking area too. Very calm. Golly, that's cool. A little driveway to park your vehicle. So the next place to go on our list is the Archaeological Museum. definitely a lot to check out here. And it's not an excursion, it's just us walking around, checking out Rhodes. Plenty to do out here once you walk off the ship. I mean, you could book something, you don't really have to though. Well, we were gonna check out the archaeological museum, but it's Tuesday and it's closed. So, not today. So I want to find a beer, but I don't know if it's going to be like a Greek beer or just any kind of beer. You know, something from a different place, which would be kind of cool. So we're on a quest. So this right here is a boot of beer, but this isn't the beer I'm having. I'm having this boot of beer. That is good. So the beer is Mythos. It's from Greece. It's not bad. It tastes like any kind of like amber or lager. Maybe like a lager sort of beer.
You're supposed to drink it with the foot.
Oh, with the foot facing you?
Yeah. If
All right.
not, you'll get the bubble.
Oh, no, as you drink further down, that's when you start to get the bubble. Like I've done it before.
He said the proper way to drink it was this way.
Have you ever seen the movie Beer Fest?
Mm-hmm.
So when they're like chugging the beer, they have to like turn it as they're drinking it. Yeah, otherwise you'll get the bubble and yeah, it'll like go down your throat. But this isn't Beer Fest.
It's already 2.
Oh, we have to leave at 5? I gotta drink this in less than an hour.
Like 30 minutes.
What time do we have to be back?
Before 5:30. But I don't like being on for too long. It's 6 in the morning in Austin.
It's 6 in the morning in Austin, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Actually, it's only like, what, 2 o'clock here? So it's 2 o'clock here, and I'm drinking Big Boot. It's really good. All right, we are now leaving Rhodes, Greece. We're gonna get back on the ship, and we still gotta check out Taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
But it was really fun. We didn't do a ship excursion. We just went out and explored it. And I feel like we got to see a lot of stuff with the time that we had without having to pay so much money for an excursion.
I mean, I felt like if we were like in like Brazil or Mexico when we were on the Joy, there really wasn't a whole lot to do unless you did an excursion. But here, it's different. You just walk around and you can find all kinds of things to do. All right, guys, we have made it to Taste, which is a complimentary dining restaurant located on the ship, and it's on deck 5. So you do have to take a escalator from deck 6 to get down to deck 5, which is pretty cool. For some reason, the stairs were blocked off, but right now we're starting off with some drinks, and I got a Zinfandel and a red. And Celeste, what did you get?
I got a Chardonnay.
And Celeste got a Chardonnay. So we're gonna enjoy these drinks, enjoy some bread, and then we'll get on to the appetizers and the main entree.
So I got the lobster risotto. They come in, I would say like personal sized portions, but still pretty good. Let's see how it tastes. For a complimentary restaurant, you would think that the food wouldn't be good, but this was so good. And in previous visits in the Joy, like all the food that we got was so good as well. We also got the spring rolls, and they come in 3 little tiny spring rolls, but they do come with the chili sauce. Let's see what these taste like. These are are so good too. Like, you can't go wrong. We're gonna be coming back throughout the trip, so we'll try as much stuff as we can from Taste. But so far, these two items are so good. Definitely recommend.
So one thing's for sure, whenever you get these appetizers, you're gonna want to get them like separately because, you know, they're very small portions. But I got the New England clam chowder, and I really like clam chowder, so I'm gonna give this a try and see if I like it. The roux is a little on the light side. It's not very heavy. It's kind of more liquidy, not as dense, not what I would usually imagine a clam chowder to be. But it's actually not bad. There's bacon pieces in it. There's no clams, but it's good. I do like it. And these little spring rolls, I gotta try one out too. So I'm gonna get my chili sauce in there and give it a try. Very small, but not bad.
So I ordered the shrimp Alfredo, and they actually poured extra Parmesan on top, which was really nice. The sauce is okay. It's not bad. It's good. I'll eat it, but it's just okay. And the shrimps are little tiny, like cocktail shrimps, but they're good. They're cooked right. They have good flavor, but definitely have had better pasta here. Oh, maybe the sauce was on the bottom. Let me try it again. It's good. It's good. Definitely like a solid 8 out of 10. I like it.
So I got the New York steak with fries. I don't know if it came with fries, but I'm about to dig in right now and try pieces of steak. So it should be medium well, and that is well done. So the fries are good. Steak, I don't know. Maybe it's not a big fan of New York strip. I mean, I like filet mignon more, but it's pretty good. I was to rate it, probably give it like, I don't know, 7 out of 10. Well, anyways, so we're about to sit down and have some dessert, and we got port wine. So I've not had the port wine here. Port wines are typically really sweet, very dense and heavy, so we'll see what this is. Wow. Very flavorful, very sweet, just bursting with flavor, really good. I like this port wine. This is awesome. So this will be great for desserts.
Alright, so we gotta be healthy on our trip. So I got carrot cake. Looks like it has a nice layer of frosting on top. Let's see what the taste is like. I really like this carrot cake. It's so good. Of course, you can't have carrot cake without ice cream. So I got vanilla ice cream. This is so good. Definitely a good choice. Recommend.
Alright, so I got the mint chocolate mousse, and the presentation's pretty good. So it has like some chocolate on top. Let me give that a try. Very minty, very fresh. And I'm gonna give this a try. Really good. So it's more like a pudding, but it's not minty at all. Really, the only minty thing are the pieces of chocolate that are on top. The rest of it is just a regular kind of pudding, but it's really good, and I like it. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So if you guys liked the video, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Drink Chronicles out.
Bye.